Hi everyone! So today I'm actually going to go to Christmas markets and I just love the vibes of Christmas. Like, even though I don't celebrate Christmas because I'm Muslim, but I just love the lights, the decorations, the markets and everything. So today we're gonna go to the Singapore Christmas market. First one we're gonna go to is the one at Suntec, which is it consists of independent brands, like Indonesian brands, like so basically local brands, and I love supporting local brands, so I'm really excited for that. And then we're going to Orchard to see the market there. I'm not sure if there is still a market there, but we're gonna see the lights as well. And then I'm gonna bring you guys with me. This is my fit. I'm having a little pop of red because it's Christmas. Wearing black jeans. The jeans are from H&M. My belt is from Primark and my top is from Uniqlo. Yeah. Oh, my bag. The Lachon bag. The classy, simple Lachon bag. Okay.
Let me film you. What's this film for?
It's a Christmas tree. Is it? Oh, that is not a Christmas tree. Guys, today we're dressed as a Christmas tree. Look. Yeah, because you're green and I'm red. Oh, that's so cute.
What's it do? You know what?
Sigma boy.
What in the NPC, bro?
Anyways, what do you get?
Yeah, because I didn't spend any money today, so I had to spend something. I think some Thai pop-up store which was selling candles. Then I got green apple.
It was
Yeah, it was
$8.
good. Sigma boy.
But yeah,
boy.
sadly I didn't get anything because I'm broke. But you know what? I'm starving. Now we're gonna go to Orchard to eat puncha. Is it just called puncha? Puncha noodles.
Hey, why is there a bike there?
Bruh.
There's an NPC bike there.
Okay. Damn, oh, it's nice.
It is nice.
How about a snack?
Put that down. Put that down, bitch. Let me just buy for my nephew.
Is this for your nephew or for you? Hi everyone! So today I actually did nothing. Like, I think sorry, that's my nephew. But anyways, since I was a sloth the whole day, I was like, I'm gonna go out for dinner. I'm just gonna go to a mall nearby and get pepper lunch alone. Cause, you know, main character energy or whatever. Just wearing a cozy fit, my Dickies hoodie, some jeans. Yeah. Hello everyone! Since 2024 is coming to an end, I decided why not share with you guys some books that I read this year. It's not a lot because I only read when I feel like it. So yeah, it's just a few books and I'll just give you some of my thoughts. The first book that I read is this Colleen Hoover book, and I know that we have a lot of Colleen Hoover haters out here, but I love this book. Basically, it's about a toxic relationship between this guy called Miles and his best friend's sister Tate, and they started off as like FWBs, like no strings attached, but then obviously they started to like develop feelings. And I know it sounds super cliche, but like basically this guy has a lot of secrets and that's what's keeping him from committing to someone, and they only reveal his dark past at the end of the book. Like the suspense is so good because you don't know if they're actually gonna end up together or not, and that's why like I had to keep on reading. I literally finished this in one sitting, and there's a lot of spicy stuff in the book, and I quite like some spicy scenes in my book, so I actually really like it. Next, The Spanish Love Deception, and I heard so many good things about this book, but I didn't really like it. Like, oh my gosh, oh wait, sorry, I forgot to mention that this book made me cry, and I just remembered because this book didn't make me cry because I read this book after this book. The suspense isn't as good and it feels like I know what's gonna happen next, because it's just like this girl, she needs a date for a wedding and she tried to find a fake husband, which is her boss, and they kind of hated each other, but he secretly always liked her. So it's kind of like an enemies to lovers kind of book, which is fine. I love the concept of enemies to lovers, but the storyline was so given. I just knew what was gonna happen next. So yeah. Okay, so those are fictional books, and obviously I love romance books. So if you have any good romance books, please recommend me. I want to read some really nice romance novels. Now, non-fiction books. Let me start off with this book. I know it's a super old book, okay? I don't know when it came out, but I was never interested in finance and everything. But I think because I'm graduating soon and I'm gonna be an adult soon, I was like quite interested in this book. So it's basically the different mindsets of how rich people think about money and how poor people think about money. So basically there's this one part that made me think a lot, and it was about how schools teach you to be good employees but not employers. Like they teach you how to make a resume, how to ace an interview, blah blah blah, but they don't teach you how to run a business, like be your own boss, those kind of things. So that's what the book teaches you. And it also taught how to handle money. So there was this one part where it said rich people, they don't let their money sit in the bank. Their money is always doing something. So they have like a portion of their savings that's being invested into something, and it's always like accumulating. So yeah, I think it's very useful as you're like entering adulthood and you start thinking about finances and you're worried about how you're gonna use your money and everything once you earn money. So I think it's a really useful book. I finished it in 3 days. So yeah, I was quite invested in this book. Next, this book, 101 Essays That Will Change the Way You Think. Oh, I love this book because I feel like it's free therapy for me. This book is always just sitting on my desk, and whenever I'm like going through a life crisis, I will see the different chapters and what resonates with my situation the most, and I will read that chapter, and it's actually so useful. So there was this period during my semester where I was finding for internships and I kept getting rejected, and I failed interviews, and I felt quite demoralized because it felt like I was lagging behind and there was something wrong with me. Like, what do people not see in me? The thing is, like, I had this whole thing planned out. I was gonna get internship, I was gonna do this, do that, and then like I failed, and then I felt kind of lost because I'm like, oh my god, like my life isn't going how I planned it to go. So I opened this chapter and it was how to measure a good life, and I highlighted some stuff actually. So let me just read a few parts that I highlighted. The number of moments in which you were almost at the end of your capacity, only to find out that there was another ocean's worth once you were pushed beyond the surface. Yeah, so it's kind of like when you feel like you hit your lowest point and you're like, oh my god, how do I move on from this, right? This is trying to say that whenever something bad happens, there's always something better that's gonna come. It's not about the things that didn't work out, it's about what you learn when they don't. Yeah, basically enjoy the process, and just because things don't work out doesn't mean you didn't accomplish anything. Like, you still had some learning points, and that's enough. So yeah, I really love this book. It's literally like free therapy for me. Whenever like I don't know what to do, I just go back to this book. Yeah. And lastly, Notes on a Nervous Planet. Oh, I love this book because it's talking about how social media has been making the world more anxious. Basically, I used to care a lot about my social media presence, that it made me really anxious. For example, if I don't get enough likes, I will constantly be comparing myself to others. So it's kind of talking about how social media is making us way insecure and conscious of ourselves. It kind of teaches you how to get through those things. Okay, so if you have anxiety, I really recommend this book. Yeah, so those are the books that I read this year, and I hope that helped. And please recommend me some books because I'm looking forward to reading more books, and I want to like turn it into something I do more often. Anyways, I'm reading this book now about 48 Laws of Power, and basically it's about how to gain control of situations, because I am someone who is very timid, and I realized that whenever there's like a group project, I'm always scared to take control and I feel very insecure and everything. So yeah, I'm hoping this book helps me. I'm only on the first chapter, so I don't really have a lot of opinions on it yet. So yeah, do recommend me some books if you do have any recommendations. So yeah.